Gonna wait, see if people want to trickle in here. It's not necessarily a live stream. It's just if you're watching this post live stream, it's more dedicated, I guess, for that to be watched. But kind of wait for some folks to trickle in, see if anybody wants to hang out for a little bit before we get into this. I'm really hoping that the video quality is better this time around. I'm in a little bit better of a area to be recording from. You know what I'm saying? It's all this stuff. Interesting. So this is kind of a learning as we go type deal here, folks. Here you go, fellers. You want to see something cool? My camera stand today is the fancy dancy. Whoop! There you go. Hot sauce bottle on top of the paper towel roll. Hot sauce bottle on top of the paper towel roll. Flip that back, booyah! Boom, boom, boom. Man. So, it's been a little bit since the last live stream or whatever. I thought we'd kind of hang out a little bit, catch y'all up as to what things have been going on. There's been a little bit going on in my life, as well as just stuff. Sorry, seeing what Hat and Boobs made me for dinner. It's some type of a breakfast hash, looks like. Oh, that's what it was. Yep, it's like a steak potato hash type deal. Go ahead and throw this in the microwave right here. Boom! Get that going. Can the one person here hear me okay? It's like, does it look okay? Can you hear me okay? I have no way of like testing this stuff. Oh, bailed out already. Cool. All right, excellent. That's what we love to see. People in and out, in and out, and in and out. It goes in and out and in and out, right? See, so the last live stream was right before the Lions' first preseason game, right? Yeah, because I had hair. Check it out. I cut off all my hair. I cut all my hair off. I had long hair back then. I cut it all off. I got so fucking sick of it like 2 weeks ago. I got so sick and tired of the long hair like 2 weeks ago that I woke up on a Saturday morning and it was just like wrapped around my face. And I just, dude, no more of this. Scheduled an appointment at like Great Clips and just had them chop it off. You know what I'm saying? And it looked good. I like the way she did it. It's easier now. I'll tell you that much, fellas. If you got long hair, like just word of advice, that short hair lifestyle is so much easier than that long haired bullshit, dude. No hair flying around, getting stuck on your neck. No, it doesn't feel like bugs flying around. You know, tangles, pulling it up, dealing with long wet hair. Oh my gosh, long wet hair is the worst, yo. This short hair is the way to go. So I'm much happier now that we've switched back to the short hair lifestyle. One person hanging out. What's up, one person hanging out? And if you're watching this post the live stream, it's going to be kind of wonky. I'd recommend just putting this on kind of in the background to chill, I guess, and listen to. In reality, it's not like there's thousands and thousands and thousands of you just like clamoring for my content, but I do realize that things have been a lot more delayed than I wanted them, where they were last year, let alone where I want them to be at this year. I've had all these like arbitrary road marks in my mind, right, of where I wanted to be with stuff, and like those times just came and went. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Like, this summer, long-time friend of the channel, long-time friend of mine, my buddy Ryan got married, and he asked me to be a part of the bridal party. So this summer was, the bachelor party, and then they got married about a month ago. Yeah, about the end of July they got married, and it was a real nice wedding, and he married a really nice girl. But me and Hat and Boobs kind of focused on that a little bit more, and I think I mentioned this in my last live stream, but the guy that I work with on my shift here, he's off on this. I don't like saying disability because he's not like disabled. It's not like he's fucking crippled or whatever. But he had a medical thing that he's off for like 4 or 5 more weeks. So it's just kind of been me here, working like dumb hours. Not like hours. The amount of days that I work, you'd think I'd get overtime, but the way that they chop it all up. Yeah, check this out. I regularly work 10 days in a row at my current job, and not 1 minute of it is overtime. And I'm not a salaried employee. It's just how they fuck me, right? It's just how they like to fuck me right in the ass on it. But so I've been like working a bunch, which makes it difficult because I have a little bit of stress about trying to do a new thing with the channel. What I'd really like to do is do like daily live streams, like an hour or so, right in my studio. Speaking of the studio's done. Okay, so I got the studio finished. I got finished that last weekend. I got like done. It's done enough. It'll never be done, but it's done enough. Got the desk built, and got the new. I've been collecting these boards from work that I use for like insulating the wall in my garage, because like as I've said before, I use a garage studio. My studio's literally in the corner of my garage, so it gets like really fucking cold in the winter. And I could run electric space heaters. And I do. It's just I'm a cheap bastard, and I don't like my energy bill being through the fucking roof, right? So the studio's done. I just got to do some last minute like camera checks to make sure that the positioning's right and stuff. I'm thinking about maybe even this weekend attempting to do just like a test live stream. I need to see how well my Wi-Fi signal reaches out to the garage, right? And if I need to like get like a signal booster or something. If you guys know what I might need to do, let me know. I do have a little bit of experience in this field, but I don't want to buy something and then be like, oh, you stupid bastard, you could have saved $40 and bought this instead, and it done the same thing. You know what I mean? But so there was that, and then like because of my goofy work schedule, like I've fallen behind on like yard work and stuff, and you guys are gonna have to suffer with me while I eat here. I've been trying to catch up on yard work because we found out that my one dog Kira, she's got like terrible allergies, right? And I pay for her to get like allergy shots and shit. But she's also like allergic to the grass, so I gotta like keep my grass cut real short, And over that last 10-day stretch, the last time I did a 10-day cycle, I got so behind on the lawn, dude. I mean, I cut it so short that I've just been like essentially just mulching in the chop so that it's not so just hay bales or hay clumps basically on my yard and smothering my lawn. And I got like about an acre of mowage that I got to do, so it takes a little bit. And so I'm just trying to catch up on that, spend time at home doing home things. And then I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna try and be as like straightforward as I can, and like if I seem really callous about what I'm gonna say, it's because I can't dwell on it because it makes me too sad. So I'm just gonna say it really fast, and then I'm just gonna be done with it for now, because I just, as a good like European, German, Irish, and Scottish, English, something like that, you take those emotions and you just like press them down, right? You just like press them down. So like I kind of planned on relaunching this week, was like my goal, and last Thursday Shadow died. So my dog of 14 years, who was my very best friend, he's gone. He's Thursday morning, last Thursday morning at 6:41 in the morning. So that kind of just like put a fucking damper on everything, dude, because it makes me really sad, and I try not to think about it. So that's all I'm gonna say about that right now. The other thing, I hate my job. I hate it, and I hate the direction that the company's going. Upper management is just the most inept group of morons that I've ever met in my entire life. It's like, for real, if our CEO if she was the captain of the Titanic, she would order the ship directly, like, to turn and try and push the iceberg out of its way. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's that fucking inept. But what do you expect out of a didn't earn it open communist? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how these people are. They want to destroy everything. They hate the way everything has ever been. They think that they know everything because they went to college and got a degree that isn't anywhere remotely related to the field you're in. But because she has one of them between her legs, she knows more than you, knows more than me, is going to tell me how to do my motherfucking job. Now, if you knew an ant from a stamp, then I'd give you a little bit of credence. But bitch, you can't even run a fucking PowerPoint presentation. How the fuck are you supposed to tell me how to do electrical work, right? Shut the fuck up with that shit. So I am looking to switch jobs. And right now, I might have a really good lead with another buddy of mine. And if I do end up going that route, then like my entire life schedule will shift, because I've been working second shift for, it'll be 3 years in November, right? Like, I kind of like second shifts, and I kind of tailored all of my videos around me working second shift. Like last year, I would come home from work and like race around and like try and record a video from like midnight to like 1 a.m. And I would like try and edit it. And if you guys remember, some of my like really early videos were like super edit heavy, like way too edit heavy. I was doing way too many edits, dude, and it would just take so long. I got to be a little bit faster about it, but it was getting to be harder and harder to stay up till like 2, sometimes 3:30 in the morning, and then get up at like 8:39 because I got to try and get like a workout in, because I got to, if I don't work out in the morning, then I can't order the chaos, and the chaos takes over my life. And I don't like living a life of chaos, right? I like having a structured, orderly life. And it all starts with the morning workout. And if I can't do that, then my whole day's fucked after that. You know what I'm saying? So now what I was thinking of doing with working seconds is that I could like get up in the morning kind of earlier, a little bit early, like 7:38ish at the latest, right? Pound out a workout real quick, just like get a good workout in, get prepped while I'm working out, get the stories that I want to cover for the day, right? And then I wanted to go live, but because I'm such a Woodward Sports fanboy, shout out Woodward Sports. If you're not already following them, go follow Woodward Sports. I didn't want to like compete with them because I'm such a Woodward Sports fanboy, right? So like I wanted to hit like one of their gap hours, you know, because they do shows for like 2 hours and then take a gap hour, then they do 2 hours, then they take a gap hour, right? And I wanted to kind of hit that gap hour, you know what I'm saying? But if I end up taking and going this other route professionally, which will be a big step for me. Like I don't want to like jinx it. And if I do end up getting the job, I'll tell you guys kind of more what I'm doing. But it'll be a major transition, because right now I'm just a building engineer. Like I just take care of a building, you know, lights, bulbs, ballast, toilets, paint. I just spent the last 2 hours on the cooling tower, fucking pulling out metal chips from the goddamn cooling tower so that it's not overflowing. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I got to do that is because our cooling tower is so piss poorly maintained. You know what I'm saying? Because for 30 fucking years, this place has just been a joke to people, dude. Like they for real don't know what they're doing, but they've been doing it for so long that they just assume that they're doing it right. And anytime somebody comes in and is like, that isn't how you do it, they're like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. We've been doing it for 30 years. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, fine. You keep sticking your dick in that outlet, wondering why it hurts for 30 fucking years, but just keep hammering that dick right into that outlet, you stupid motherfuckers. But I would be going from a real structured 40 hours a pay cycle, right? Not 40 hours a week, but a 40 hours per pay cycle, 3 to 11 second shift, to a more fluctuating day shift with on-call rotations on the weekends and stuff, because of the nature of the industry that it would be, which I'm totally fine with. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've worked a lot of jobs in my life, right? Like a lot of jobs, and I've worked what I call indoors and outdoors. And I don't mean like I've literally just stood inside all day versus like I was a fucking gardener. I mean like in my like I guess, assortment of skill sets, my jobs tend to take me to facilities where I'd work outside and then a little bit inside, but mostly outside. Like, I like being outside. I like being outside, working outside, even in the hot, even in the cold. Especially if my job has like a fucking purpose, you know? Like, my job now has no fucking purpose, right? This isn't a real job. This is a joke job. It's a pretend job. Everybody here is pretend. They're not serious people, right? And I live my work life by, if you're going to be a professional, be a fucking professional. If you're not going to be a professional, get the fuck out of my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit fart assing around and get the fuck out of my way. But this job would be days. And I would like it. I think I would like it. But I don't want to jinx it. You know what I'm saying? So, look, there's just a lot kind of up in the air right now. And as far as like the short form content is concerned, dude, I am like at such a fucking like creative dead end right now. Like, I hate making things that are in line with other people's stuff because it feels hacky. Like, I want to be original. I can't stand when people are like hacking other people's stuff. So it's hard for me to like make short form content without me feeling like, oh, this is too much like this guy. This is too much like this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking Tom Grossi went ahead and just like took the entire market of the fan reactionary content. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I mean, props to him. No ill will, but like me as an individual, I would make something similar to that, and then the whole time I'd be hating myself because the whole time I would just see it as like a poor knockoff of Tom Grossi. You know what I'm saying? Or like Jacob Barr. You know, like anything. Anytime I see someone doing a truck cab, you know, like camera in the cab type reply, I just think of Jacob Barr, right? Because like he was the first one that I seen do it and did it funny. So anyone that does that after is just hacking him, and I don't want to. I like to be original. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, trying to be original, it doesn't get you very damn far, right? You kind of have to emulate other people because they're just emulating what they found the algorithm wants. And if they know what's going on, obviously that's kind of the trend you want to be on. I'm just having a hard time being creative, right? So, shoot. So what I'm looking to do is I want to be putting up more content, but I want to be doing more like a live stream show that is designed for people doing, you know, you hang out and watch in the live stream, and what we'll do is we'll engage with comments as they kind of come along or at the end of the show. But really what it's going to be is kind of like how Louder with Crowder does his type, where it's like a whole show, but it's designed for you to watch both live and post live performance, right? So you can just consume it, you know what I'm saying, as you go about your day. That's kind of what I'd like to do. And I'd kind of like to do multi streams a week, right? I just now have to, while everything's all up in the air, I got to figure out how it's going to shake out, because I don't want to like commit to one thing and then fucking have it change and shift, and then it just stresses me out, dude, because like I don't know, man. I just don't want to like, I don't want to say like this is going to happen now, and then 3 weeks from now I'm working an entirely different job, right? And I can't do the live stream upload that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I have to do it like at night or something if that's the case, right? No idea, man. No idea. So right now everything's just real up in the air. Worst case scenario is I'll keep doing like live streams like this, or maybe even do some like videos like I was doing like a year ago. Just kind of talking about topics and stuff. But what I'd like to do is do like a almost like a daily show, not like the Daily Show, but like a daily show where I can talk about not just the Lions, but kind of like NFL topics, and then talk about the Detroit Lions. Like, we kind of want to like spread our wings. I'm a peacock. I got to spread my feathers. I got to fly, right? Just kind of branch out a little bit more. Maybe see what other kind of fandoms want to come and engage and hang out with the Hat and Beard Show, because like I think we got a real good community going right now, and I feel like there's a lot of like really good, funny people out there as well that just haven't been exposed to the Hat and Beard Show yet. So like, I'd like to kind of welcome them in by bringing in other fandoms of teams to kind of like hang out. But ultimately, we still will be a Detroit Lions focused channel that, of course, I'll be making social commentary and my views of things as we, you know, move along. Ideally, I could be like Jason Whitlock, right? But I mean, I'm not that talented. I'm literally on my lunch break right now, screaming into a phone, propped up by a hot sauce bottle, plugged into a paper towel roll. So Like that's about it really. I've been super busy. The yard work got behind. My coworkers had a medical thing. My dog died, and I'm trying to change jobs. There, that's about it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Comment down below what you guys would like to see out of everything. I'm gonna finish my lunch and well, I'll probably be friggin' off. So I don't know how well this is gonna turn out. I didn't realize how bad the video was in the last live stream, but I was in the tool crib trying to broadcast out. Hopefully this comes in a little bit better. I appreciate the two of you stopping by, hanging out. It was pretty cool. I appreciate it. Make sure and slap like if you're not already. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We haven't really grown much. We lost a few subscribers, but I've always noticed that when I launch short form content, it kind of goes up by like I'll get like 2 or 3 subscribers and then I'll lose 2 or 3 subscribers. So I just know that they're like bots or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I would love to have some type of like a producer or like somebody to just kind of like help me with this, because man, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I don't know what the fuck is entertaining anymore. I'm just like getting old and trying to like make a couple of bucks so that I don't have to rely on a bankrupt social security system that won't be there in 7 years, because we have a declining birth rate and we've overinflated the dollar to the point where our fiat currency has absolutely no value, and we're about to be living in Weimar Germany by having to take, wheelbarrowfuls of dollars down to the grocery store to buy a fucking loaf of bread, because we have people who are so fucking stupid. The place I work at, we have people so fucking stupid that they rioted over a university regency position not going to someone who is pro-Palestine, because I don't know if you guys know this, but someone who's the regent of a university can go over to the Middle East and wave their flag and just say, "No more. I put an end to this." Fucking douchebags. What a bunch of motherfuckers, dude. Just dumb fucking people. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna try and like the video's better than the last. I like your hair, your ideas, informative. Oh, right on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad that it is muy betero. Muy es betero. Again, a little bit better broadcast out. Not so much shit around me, but yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna try and eat my lunch and then I don't know, do something. I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I need to do. I'll find something to do. All right, guys, have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Keep your stick on the ice. If you don't find your hands, at least you'll find your handy. And frig off.